Brampton wants to take stronger action against illegally parked cars that hamper snow clearing operations. And for more on a motion going before council, we're joined live by Brampton Mayor Patrick Brown. Great to speak with you again. Mayor Brown, tell us about the motion. What does it say?
Well, first of all, this snow event was something that I don't think any city was prepared for. Three major snow events really test our capacity to clean up our city, and we have 330 trucks out there full time, 24/7, working throughout the night. And even with that massive effort, we still have residential roads that aren't cleared, sidewalks that aren't cleared. So it's a big cleanup. What obstructs it makes it more difficult to do our job is when cars are parked on the street, preventing the plow to getting through the street. And so we are towing cars right now. We're towing about 10 a day. We have fines of $500 for these cars, but we are adding to the tow truck list. We're bringing new companies in. So if you're ignorant and you're causing the entire street or neighborhood to be prevented from having snow removal services, we're going to make an example of you in Brampton, because we're sick and tired of our efforts being inhibited from people that clearly don't show respect for their neighborhood.
We know that Toronto has designated areas that they're, relocating these large, piles of snow. Does Brampton have the same? Do they share those designated sites with Toronto?
So our snow removal with 7 different contractors, and they have sites that they can use. But I think when you get this level of snow, I think we're all tested. So we have courts and some smaller streets where we simply have larger volumes of snow than we can handle. Winters in the GTA historically have been pretty moderate. The last few have been moderate, and so this is the type of winter that you might have seen 25 years ago. And so I think we're all adjusting to it. I think we can all do better. I look at the complaints across the GTA in all cities, and I know the residents' expectation is higher than the service that has been delivered.
And I think a lot of people can appreciate that, Mother Nature is in control and she can dump as much snow as she wants on us. But, the reality is for a lot of people listening to, what's happening in Toronto, that it's going to take potentially 3 weeks to clear up, a lot of this snow. There are sidewalks that you cannot walk on. I was talking earlier today about with Councillor Bradford about just people walking on live lanes of traffic because there's nowhere to walk on the sidewalks. Can you talk a little bit about the complaints and the concerns that you're hearing about how long it's going to take, and what should people say when they're paying extremely high taxes in all parts of the GTA and they don't necessarily feel they're getting the services in return?
Well, I've certainly received those complaints too. I spent, I think, the entire day yesterday responding to different snow removal inquiries. Listen, in Brampton, we're going to be done our cleanup by Friday. We've got 100% of the arterial roads completed, 85% of the residential roads, 50% of the sidewalks, and my staff tell me that we'll be complete by Friday, unless, of course, there's another major weather event, which we are not anticipating. But there's always challenges. We've had snow removal equipment break down, given how heavy the snow was, and so complications arrive. With a weather event this significant, there's going to be challenges, and we've certainly seen them. But we're all doing our best, and I can tell you, I'm grateful for our public works staff who literally have been working overtime 24/7 trying to deal with this major event. And I just ask residents for 2 things: your patience. We're going to get through this. We're going to remove the snow, and number 2, make sure there's no cars left on the streets, because that is our pain point.
Definitely hampers the cleanup efforts, that's for sure. Brampton Mayor Patrick Brown, great to speak with you again. Thanks.
Thank you.